divided. We have been assaulted. It's an act of terrorism. One of the most frightening things for me and most people in my life is that the people committing the assault are among us. We are way beyond Republicans and Democrats, and we're really back to being a civil war. And I don't mean it in a fighting way, but our nation is divided as clearly as it was in Civil War times. And my hope is that we will get...
The terrorists, the voters, are among us. A college professor in California going off on President-elect Donald Trump during class. The rant, which is what it should be called, was posted online, and now there are threats of legal action and even expulsion from the student who took it. Joshua Ricaldi Martinez is the president of the Orange Coast College Republicans. He posted that video shot by an anonymous student, so he didn't shoot it, but he posted it, and he joins us this morning. Joshua, thanks for joining us. So tell us about what happened in that class. Did this student pop out their phone knowing she was going to make a rant like this? Is this a regular occasion in that class?
So to our knowledge, this is just a sporadic thing, but it's one that we were able to catch on tape, and this is something that really isn't just an Orange Coast College problem, but something that we know is happening across the United States. At the end of the day, this is one of the first instances where we've actually seen, after the election, a professor breaking down and melting down in class.
But Joshua, I mean, it's one thing to critique Trump's election. It's another thing to say those who voted for him are terrorists. That's not education, that's indoctrination. Is this something our students are hearing there and elsewhere every day?
You know, and with the events that have occurred today, with the terrorist attack in Egypt and terrorist attack over in Turkey, those comments shouldn't be taken lightly at all, and one of the reasons why we've shared the video. And when it comes down to it, yeah, we are getting a lot of pushback, those conservatives in those classrooms, not just at Orange Coast College, but throughout the United States, of you know, liberal bias existing, where teachers are becoming preachers essentially, and really trying to hammer down on conservative thought.
I like that. Well said. Teachers as preachers. Well, the teachers union has posted something on Facebook in response to this video saying, and I'll put it up on the screen, this is an illegal recording without the permission of the instructor. The student will be identified and may be facing legal action. Now, they're taking this back now. We've got a statement from the union after that Facebook post where they say the union has never threatened legal action. They just threatened it, but now in their statement they're saying they never threatened legal action and does not intend to pursue legal action against the student. However, the college may choose to pursue discipline for violating the faculty syllabus, district student, the Student Code of Conduct, and California Educational Code. So is this not, I mean, so doesn't that still feel like a threat?
Yeah, it does, and that's one of the reasons why we're going to be asking our school's president, Dennis Harkins, to give a statement saying that the student will not, you know, receive any action by the school against them. We want to make sure that the student's protected. It's one of the reasons why we've kept that individual anonymous. And at the end of the day, you know, we don't believe that a union or school administration should be targeting a student because of the video that that student got exposing what's occurring in the classroom.
Joshua,
you know,
we hear a lot of conversation.
It's surprising.
We hear a lot of conversation about safe spaces on campus for different viewpoints. Do you feel like college campuses at your college and elsewhere are a safe space for conservatives, or are you open season for administrators and professors?
Well, you know, at the end of the day, I'm all more than happy to have professors expressing their opinion and their thought. But when it crosses the line is when you call essentially the supporters of a candidate terrorists. To me, I think there should be dialogue in a classroom. I think there's a time and place for it. A human sexuality class is obviously not a time and place to be discussing the outcome of an election, let alone calling the students in that classroom terrorists by saying, you know, the election was an act of terrorism. Well, if it's an act of terrorism, who are the terrorists? Obviously the supporters who supported that candidate.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen some terrorists on the battlefield, and I'm looking at you right now, and you don't look like one. So I think you're good to go. I appreciate your courage on the college campus and sticking up for this, where tolerance becomes intolerance. We appreciate your courage in sticking up. Joshua Ricaldi Martinez, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
You got it.